Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw tips and tricks. This is part 4, I think, of this drawing, and it really came out pretty good. I worked on a little bit this morning, and I've done, in the other video, we always did this. So I'm going to put in the floor this time and maybe even go further with it. So we have this, and it's all welded together, and it's perfect. And we need to put in the flooring, and I'm going to do it kind of a quick way. There's several things you could do, but I'm going to just kind of mimic that angle, okay? And then I'm going to hit the plus key or Control D, and I'm going to mirror it. And if you were doing this for real, you might, and see, I'm a little bit off of my drawing as far as, I don't know, it's not perfect. So the lines are a little, I'm going to make sure I go to this, inside this box. And I drew these lines exactly the same, so when I blend them, they will blend pretty good. So I'm going to go about midway. Now, I've got it selected. I'm going to shift select the other line, and I'm going to go blend them 8 times. And look at that. Now, I've got to go to Object, break the blend apart. I'm going to select them all, and I'm going to turn them to something other than a hairline. We've been using a 1/2 inch. Oh, I must have grabbed something else. You know what? This is all one piece. So I think I can, I had 2 copies of it. All one piece, so I'm going to nudge it over. And that doesn't, I don't think that needs to be there. Yeah, that doesn't need to be there. I don't know what that is. So I'm just going to delete all that. I don't know what that is. I didn't draw it recently. And here's a good little tip if you want to, those were little bitty lines. So we're going to go view wireframe and see, all we can see is lines, so the other lines would show up. Now I'm going to go back to enhance, and I'm going to make them, I've already blended them, I already broke the blend apart. I'm going to make them something other than a hairline. I'm going to go to Object and Convert. Okay. I've either got to group them or ungroup them. Yeah. I got to go and ungroup all, and then select them all, and go up to Object and convert it to an outline. And then I can left click, right click. And then if I move this over, I should be able to weld this quite nicely. And I'm going to weld it. And look at, well, it didn't work entirely. You know what? Let's try this. Let me back up. Let me back up again. Let me group this together, Control G. Now let me move this back. And let's zoom in a little bit. And let's select 2 out of objects selected, and let's weld it now. Nope, still didn't work. Let's try 2 more things. Let's go, I don't know if this is even going to work. Back minus front. Nope, it kind of worked. We could probably go on with that. Let's select it again. Make sure you have 2 items. Nope, that didn't work. So what we're going to have to do, it worked this morning. I wonder if we could trim them. Nope. So your well is the best choice. You know, there is a way around that, but it would take just as long. So let's select them and see, the well didn't come up because I didn't have 2 items. And we're just going to have to go through and cut these. But if you use the, kind of zoom in, and if you use the Alt key with your virtual segment delete key, holding down the Alt key and just swipe through here. I went too far. Maybe do 2 at a time. Now it's going to take a little time, but this project, if it works out like I think it's going to work out, will be pretty special. And I think it's for a wedding backdrop or something, and the person is building it for, or I'm helping draw it, he could probably sell it for other wedding venues. You see, you're going to have to do the same thing on all of them. Let's try one more thing. Well, let's do this. Let's do the top. I'm holding down the Alt key. See how the Alt key helps you so much? Okay. I got a little gap right here. I don't know how that happened. Well, Corel does that. If you double click on it, sometimes it'll, it's doing what it's supposed to do is erase it. Let's try smart filling instead of deleting all the line. Let's try to smart. Now I've got a leak, and that's a little irritating. Oh man. Oh, okay. You remember the red lines I had earlier? That was a line I put in there to cut this morning. I was cutting these bars here, trying to cut them in. So that's what it was. I should have just turned them black and welded them. But I'm trying to get away from not having to virtually segment delete all these cross lines. Yeah, I should have thought about that when I saw those lines. I couldn't figure out what they were. Okay, one more. Okay, now let's try filling this in. And see, it filled in all what we need. So what I'm going to do, instead of delete, I'm going to try this. I'm going to, instead of deleting all the lines, and he has to have lines for the CNC router to cut. If you were just going to print this, this would work, but he's got to have cut lines. So I'm thinking, of course, now that I'm doing this, I could almost have cut the lines as fast. If this doesn't work, I'm going to have to virtual segment delete key the lines. And like I said on the first 3 videos, if you never want to draw this or something like this or fix something, just I always want to say hang up, but just stop watching. So I'm hoping this will work. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away one of the colors for just a second and grab the wireframe and hit delete. And then get that bar back and try to weld this. And then left click, right click, and it worked. So now it's all, this is what he could use to cut out. I'm really happy with that. Now, I'm going to make one more video, so stay tuned for part 5 when we're going to do this right here, which is actually the easiest part. Anyway, hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.